Hi soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing what do people secretly love about you but won't say. Let's find out together. And to do this reading we are going to be picking 4 piles. So for pile number 1 we have house 4. For pile number 2, we have the sun. Oh, yeah, now you can see it. For pile number 3, we have Saturn. And for pile number 4, we have house 12. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles you're the most drawn to, and that is probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, please feel free to check it out. In fact, if you feel drawn to all of the piles, I always say, trust your intuition. It will always guide you to the right readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey soul family, if you love watching the pile preparation, the shuffling and picking the cards, I left this part on camera specifically for you. So the decks that we are going to be using for this reading, this will be our tarot and these will be our 2 oracle cards. If you're ever interested in the cards that I use, I always leave the names down in the description box for your reference. Okay, so now let's start shuffling with intention. What do people secretly love about you but won't say? What do people secretly love about you but won't say? So let's see, we have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's take our next oracle deck. Again, let's shuffle together with intention. What do people secretly love about you but won't say? Let's go again. What do people secretly love about you but won't say? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now it's time for our tarot cards. We'll be picking 5 tarot cards for each of the piles. So let's shuffle with intention one last time. What do people secretly love about you but won't say? Oh, so this wants to come out. Are these 2? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. We initially have the first cards. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, just so you know, we will later on in the reading be using this deck as clarifiers, but we're not going to put them here. We'll be shuffling them live during the reading when we need them. Right, so let's now organize our piles. So this is pile number 1 with house 4. Okay. This will be pile number 2 with the sun. Okay. This will be 3 with Saturn. Okay. And this will be 4 with the 12th house. All right, guys, I think we are now ready with our 4 piles. You can now click on your reading so we can start finding out what exactly is it about you that people secretly love but won't say. Oh, actually, let me move these a little bit here, closer. Yeah, that's it. Hi, pile number 1. Let's find out together, what do people secretly love about you but won't say? So you chose house 4. Let's take a look at your oracle cards first. So you have Tiger. How interesting. That took my heart straight away. There's something magnetic or heart-throbbing about you, pile number 1. Because when I saw the tiger, it took my heart right away. So let's put the tiger here for now. Actually, let's put it here. Let's put house 4, which is all about, of course, family, home, peace, comfort, and also culture. And let's take a look at your 3rd oracle card for this reading. You have Saturn in Leo with generosity. Interesting. You know, there's a lot of powerful energy to you. You have the tiger, you have Leo, and you have 4, which is very foundational. Reminds me of the Emperor as well. Okay. So pile number 4, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Sorry, pile number 1. Let's take a look at your tarot cards now. You have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. You have the 6 of Thunder, which is the 6 of Swords. You have the Harvest of Thunder, which is the King of Swords. A lot of swords here in your reading already. You have Temperance. Love that. Okay. I mean, what's missing here? You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Stones, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So pile number 1, what is very clear here for me is that what people love about you is that, first of all, you give off this very powerful, strong personality, type of character. You come off as strong and powerful, but sensual at the same time. So you have a strong character, and at the same time, you seem to be quite attractive, quite sensual. And people secretly are struck by that. It's the same feeling I got when I first opened your card, pile number 1. Another thing that people seem to really love about you is that you seem to have your life together. You seem to be a hard worker who balances life. It seems like you take care of everything in your life. You take care of your family. You take care of yourself very well. You take care of your work. And you seem to be the sort of person who ticks all the boxes when it comes to the things that society would love and adore about a person. Pile number 1. Also, with the 6 of Thunder, King, or the 6 of Swords, King of Swords, and Temperance, I'm really here seeing slow energy. what I see people love about you, pile number one, is that there is heart-throbbing energy about you when it comes to the way you move slowly. You have this slowly but surely type of movement that exudes power, confidence, and tranquility, and wisdom as well. And the way you move, I think here shows people that you're so much in control of your emotions, your life, of situations at large. You do not react to things very quickly, pile number one. So if someone hits you or thinks they've just hit you with a nasty comment, when everyone watching sees that someone says something passive aggressive or criticizes you, or tries to bring you off balance, people secretly admire the way you handle that, because you don't respond right away. You take your time to respond, and you start responding as if nothing happened at all. You talk in a nonchalant way, going on as if nothing happened a couple of seconds ago, going on and discussing and being yourself and presenting yourself again in this slow, with the slow manner that you have, smooth, soft manner that you have. And so you're never really hit. And people secretly love that about you, pile number one. It just shows how much at ease you are. And I think people watch, learn, and try to grasp that from you, because it's very strong energy here that you have. A lot of people learn it. A lot of people want to be near you to experience what you exude. I feel like it comes very naturally to you. You're calm on the inside. You're very powerful as well. What I see here, that you never let anyone come on your wrong side. You are very strong and very powerful with your comebacks. They're calm but very strong. You always have something to say. You always have something smart to say. You're very intuitive. You have a strong mind that's working, and that's witty as well. And you know how to protect yourself, protect your family, protect whatever is important to you. You just have this very strong belief that you are unbeatable, that nothing can come near you. And that belief gives you confidence, and it lets you roam around freely in the world, knowing that you'll be absolutely okay. And that energy that you're exuding, this confidence that you exude, is something that people definitely note and secretly love about you. And that's why they love watching you so much. There's this Leo energy to you. There's fire energy all over your reading. In fact, you might be a Leo, you might be Aries, you might be what's cutting me off is that I'm feeling you might even be born on a Chinese tiger year as well. Pile number one. Or, of course, Sagittarius. Especially with Temperance, of course. So you could have a strong placement of a fire sign in your astrological chart. Pile number one. It doesn't have to be, of course, but it could be. With the Saturn in Leo here, you do see a speaker talking to a large crowd, grabbing their attention, telling them about a past prophet that you can see up there in the picture. And so this is really showing me that somehow people love speaking to you. pile number 1. No, somehow people love listening to you, pile number 1. You could be a speaker, you could be someone who addresses and speaks to people in your work, or you have a lot of friends, but not necessarily. This could be the way you speak in general. When you do speak, you sound confident, you say wise things, your words are beautifully put together, and so you sound like you know what you're talking about. And secretly, people love it when you have something to say or when you speak the way you do. They secretly love listening to you. When you have something to say and you interrupt and you want to talk, people want to listen, and they want to see what is it that you want to add to the conversation. What is it that you're going to say? Because they feel like you're going to make a great addition. Pile number 1. God, I love your energy for sure. Let's now shuffle and get more information about what people love about you secretly, but won't say. Pile number 1. So what do people secretly love about pile number 1, but won't say, please? So you have 7 of Cups. Isn't it a lovely 7 of Cups? You have the Ace of Swords. Yes, quite an intelligent person, for sure. You bring clarity to the things that you say and add onto the topic that you're talking about. You have the Hermit. Right. And you have the 5 of Cups. So what I'm seeing here, which I really saw in the Ace of Pentacles, I did not say, but now that I see it in the 7 of Cups, I think Spirit really brought it here for me to say it. I wasn't really absolutely sure about it, but now I'm very sure. What I'm seeing here, because I thought, what does that have to do with this reading? But it's very clear. What people really secretly love about you is that they feel you're so lucky in so many areas in your life. In fact, they feel like you have it all. Pile number 3. It's like you have the world. You were born lucky with so many things. And they wish they had your life. They wish they were shining as bright as you are. And they wish that they not just had your life, but they wish they can be you as well. Obviously, you have it together in so many forms. You're good looking, you have a strong character, you're very serious at work, you display confidence, you display wisdom, people love you. You seem like a well-rounded, balanced person with a heavy head on their shoulder. With this Ace of Swords, pile number 1. And it's like people are thinking, what is this person missing? They seem to be so comfortable in their lives. And I wish I was as comfortable and as balanced and as poised and put together as pile number 1. Another thing that people love about you is your class. They feel like you pick and choose what to get yourself involved in and what to not get yourself involved in. You don't get yourself involved in perhaps gossip, in ideas that you don't like. You have this strong character. If the crowd is talking about something or doing something and they're pressuring each other to go on that certain trip or to do a certain thing that you don't really resonate with, pile number 1, you just simply won't do it. You're not afraid of standing out when it comes to saying, oh no, I don't think I'm going to do that. Or when refraining from talking about people or talking about certain topics that you don't want to talk about. You have this strong character. You're not afraid to say something pretty witty and strong that would stop people from asking you about this certain person. You would say something like, I really don't believe it's so nice to speak about this person like that, because we really don't know the circumstances that this person is going through. We don't know much about their life, and so I don't want to judge this person. Something along this line. You're not afraid, you speak your mind, and it's something that people secretly love about you. They know that if they were to talk about someone with you or to do something that you're not going to like, that you're going to voice it out and say it with strength. You're not going to be afraid to voice out exactly what it is you think and what you want. And it just further shows your confidence and your strength and your power. And yes, it makes you even more admirable to the people around you. So pile number 1, it was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for watching this video. It was so lovely getting to know you. Thank you for being on my channel. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And if you're interested in learning more about my ebook, about being productive and how to enjoy being productive and to be a great manifestor, you'll find the book down in the description box. Don't forget to check it out, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So you have chosen the Sun. Now let's take a look at your cards and see exactly what do people secretly love about you but won't say. Okay, so your first oracle card is the Bear. How interesting. Gets right through the heart, doesn't it? Power and love. Okay, let's put this here. And of course, the Sun. So you're obviously very seen, but we're going to take a look at all of your cards together. This is a coherent reading. So as you know, the Sun is about self-expression, being seen. Okay. You have Saturn in Libra with devotion. Yes, I felt that beautiful warm energy from the Bear here. Okay. Again, you have the Sun and Moon. We'll talk about this card in a second. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 2. So you have the 7 of Pentacles. Such a beautiful 7 of Pentacles. You see someone being so serene, waiting for things to unfold. You have, this is just like how the Bear hibernates, but with the 7 of Pentacles, you're actually working towards it, towards something, and being patient. You have the Hermit. What a beautiful Hermit, right? You have the Root of Thunder, which is the Knight of Thunder. You have the Albatross bird here. I love the Albatross. You have the 10 of Cups. And you have the Root of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. So you have 2 knights in your reading. Pile number 2. You must be very charming indeed. So pile number 2. The first thing that is very obvious about you is, of course, the Sun. There's so much warmth to you with the Sun, the beautiful Bear, and especially with Saturn in Libra, which shows me that you are devoted to the ones you love. You do see here 2 birds, one of them laying flat on the ground, the other one standing there, making sure it is there for them day and night until they are okay. And it really shows how you're warm, kind, devoted, so loving to the people that you care about. In fact, with the 10 of Cups, what people secretly love about you is that you bring them utmost happiness. I'm even feeling here that when it comes to you, no one like you can bring people happiness the way that you do, pile number 2. Yeah, very loyal, like the two doves that we saw here. But make no mistake, you have the Sun, you have the Bear, and you have the Knight of Wands, which shows a lot of strength and confidence. And here with the Knight of Wands, I clearly can see that you are someone, despite their warmth, knows how to set very strong boundaries, is very strong, and is not afraid to shine, is not afraid to present themselves, is not afraid to show who they are. With the Sun here, it shows me that you dress with confidence, that you appear to be, yes, someone who presents themselves in a very clean, attractive, presentable way. And that's another thing that people really love about you, pile number 2. Now, I'm seeing something so interesting in your reading. There's a lot of hibernation in your reading with the Bear and then the Hermit, right? And then you have the 7 of Pentacles. It's again this concept of waiting. And so what I see here that people secretly love about you, pile number 2, is that you are someone who, I don't want to say hibernates, but is missing in action a lot of the times. Not because you're sleeping, but you're missing in action because you're always up to some sort of growth. And that's what the Bear energy is all about. You yearn to grow, you yearn to improve yourself. And just like the Sun, the night comes and then the sun shines out again, and you surprise people with see the sun and the moon. You surprise people with how you've risen, how much you're shining, what you're up to. It's not really, people can't always expect what you're up to, but there's a pattern to you where you hibernate, you work hard on something, you put all your attention to it, you're very patient, and then it comes out and you surprise people. You just like the albatross here, you fly in high altitudes where not many birds are found. Pile number 2. With the albatross here and the Knight of Thunder, I see here that one of the things that people secretly love about you is that you seem to come across as quite intellectual, someone who has intuitive skills as well, that you don't hesitate to speak your truth with clarity. You're very decisive as well and very confident in your actions, pile number 2. You definitely present strength, and there's this combination of strength, intellect, and love to you that is just hard to miss, that people love very much about you, pile number 2. Also, we notice here that the albatross is lining in conjunction to the Hermit, and so people see you work very hard. You are missing in action, but they know that during this time you are flying with confidence. You are working very hard, and you know the albatross can go for days flying overseas without any land in sight. And so you can see that the albatross flaps his wings with confidence. You can see the confidence running through their whole body and through their wings, even though there's no land in sight, and knowing their direction, knowing what they want to do, where they want to go. They're not constantly flapping their wings, but they do it when they need to, and they glide through the wind currents with total ease. And that's really how people see you, pile number 2. They don't see you suffering through life because you seem to come across as someone who knows what they want to do, who knows that they want to achieve ultimate happiness. You're very wise about your dreams. With the 10 of Cups, you pick your friends very carefully. You're not hasty about making close friendships. You don't let anyone into your inner circle very easily. You're not hasty about the relationship and the family you want to create. You're, again, here waiting for the right one. You're not hasty with any job or that you want to just work in. You always find what calls to your heart. You know your dreams and you go after them confidently. And together, this people can see and they secretly admire the fact that you're taking your time to build your life little by little, so that at the end of the day, you live exactly the life that you want. You have the patience to do that. And while they may tell you, oh, well, pile number 2, why aren't you doing this? And why aren't you doing that? You're late with this, or shouldn't you be doing that? They deep down admire the fact that you know exactly what you want, that you're decisive, and that you take your time to go after what it is that you want. Pile number 2. All right, pile number 2. Now let's pick out more cards and find out together what people secretly love about you. Although it's very clear with this beautiful and strong energy and decisive energy that you have, pile number 2. So let's find out more. What do people secretly love about you, pile number 2, but won't say? What do people secretly love about you, pile number 2, but won't say? Oh, okay. We have 4. So, pile number 2, you have the 6 of Swords, Strength, of course, you have the Sun, not surprised. You have the Hanged Man. I see. And wow, yes, so this confirms what I intuitively got hit with that. You have the Wheel of Fortune. And of course, yes. I mean, these 4 cards are speaking together. So what I'm seeing here, pile number 2, the way people see you is that you have the capability of making your dreams come true. It's like you sleep, you imagine what's in your heart, you're able to unzip it and live its reality. And they find a lot of strength in you. Perhaps with the strength, you have a lot of self-discipline. You have a lot of strength to pursue the things that you want. You go after everything that you want fearlessly. You discuss, you make things happen. If it's to negotiate, if it requires negotiation, if it requires perhaps putting yourself out there, speaking to your manager, whatever it is, you are willing to do what it takes to earth this dream of yours. And to people, it seems like luck is always on your side. Pile number 2 with the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like they feel like the universe is constantly working in your favor. It's like sometimes what I'm feeling here, the way people think about you is that, oh my God, I can't believe that things got together the way it did for pile number 2. It's almost as if the whole universe conspired and was built from the beginning just to make pile number 2 get the things that they want. It's unbelievable. And you're well loved, pile number 2. I mean, you exude all this love. What do you deserve? You deserve that love back. And so what people secretly love about you is that just what I felt, that you seem to be loved and things seem to come your way because you're such a good person. pile number 2. And they also feel that you truly deserve it because you put in the effort, you put in the time, you have the strength to persevere day after day to do what you want, my dear pile number 2. And on top of all that, you never forget the people that you love. You are a loyal friend, a loyal helper, someone who has a lot of integrity, has a lot of heart, does not forget who they are, does not forget the dear ones, does not forget their ethical standards, no matter how high they fly. Pile number 2. I love you so much, pile number 2. I'm so happy you're here on my channel. I'm so lucky and blessed by you, pile number 2. And you know what else I noticed here? You know how when the hanged man went the other way round here, sacrificed his time. Again, this idea of hibernation, right? During that time, you have birds popping up and looking for the hanged man, asking, wondering, what is the hanged man up to? What is he doing? What's he unlocking there? And so really, one of the things that people truly admire about you that is very potent in your reading is their admiration towards you for sacrificing your time, for making big things happen, just like the sun here. You make people curious always, because when you're missing in action, people know, oh, pile number 2 is up to something so big. I wonder what pile number 2 is going to do now. And to be honest, the people around you, pile number 2, are genuinely fascinated by you. You are someone who shines in your community, whether it's your family, it's your friends, the people you work with, wherever you are, you shine because everyone knows that you're pretty unique and that you will always be doing amazing things because of your intuitive skills, your intelligence, your decisiveness, your strength, and most importantly, the love you put into everything that you do. And you are meant for greatness, my dear pile number 2. It was such an honor doing this reading for you, pile number 2. So nice to meet you, and I wish you the best in the years to come for the rest of your life. And may you shine love on everyone, and everyone shines love on you, starting with me. I'm sending you so much love, pile number 2. And so this was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you've chosen Saturn. And let's take a look at your cards to find out exactly what do people secretly love about you but won't say. So let's see. You have, wow. Wasn't that shocking, right? You have the eagle. Okay. And of course, Saturn is such powerful energy already. It does show eagle energy when you think about it, because as you can see, Saturn, you feel restricted, you experience struggle, but you learn hard work and patience. And so that is energy for the strong, you know. So let's find out more about you, pile number 3. Such shocking energy already. What do you have? Oh my God, isn't this amazing? You have the sun in Capricorn with health. You do see here an ancient Egyptian queen, and they're taking care of her. They're taking care of her hair, how she looks. It's just beautiful energy here, especially with the sun. Okay, let's take a look at your other cards. You know, such powerful energy. Queens, eagle, Saturn. Now I'm very intrigued to get to know more about you, pile number 3. So you have okay. So you have the Unseen, which is an extra card in this deck. Again, do you see? Everything is in surprise with this pile. All right, let's see more. You have the Tower. Again, the surprise factor. Strength, surprise, power. What's up with this pile? You have the Fool. You have the Harvest of Stones, which is the King of Pentacles. All powerful energies. You have, wow, and you have the Sun, which we really saw here from the very beginning. Wow, pile number 3. Wow, wow, wow. Where do I start? So pile number 3, what people secretly love about you is that they now believe you are an individual, a person of power. There's no question about that. They've seen you transform karma somehow. You do see here Saturn, of course, and then it's in conjunction here with health, which we're going to talk about soon. It's in conjunction with the Unseen. We're going to talk about that soon. But you do see that you have the Tower here and then the Fool. And so it looks like to people, pile number 1, that it seems that you have gone through something very tough in your life, a very strong situation, and it seems, or it appears, that you have prevailed, that you were thrown into this situation, into this karmic fire. You've transformed, you pushed, and it brought out your best, brightest self. Pile number 3. They've seen that nothing stops you and you stop at nothing to shine. Pile number 3. With the Unseen here, people perhaps, and Saturn, thought that it may have been the end of you here. They've seen how much you were restricted, how much you struggled, and they couldn't imagine being in your situation. And not only did you come out of it just like the Sun with strength, but you came out of it healthy, looking great. And on top of all that, you're radiating, you've grown and you look better than ever. Pile number 3. And that is one of the things that people secretly admire about you. It seems like you've made transformation in so many areas. Transformation in your health, transformation in your wealth, transformation in the way you, of course, look, transformation in everything. And now you're radiating because, let's not forget, the ego emanates the light of the Sun. It has both physical and it is both physically and spiritually strong, and that's what people can see here. It's like you've mastered the elements of fire and air, just like the eagle does. Fire and air. And nothing can come in your way now. That's what people believe about you at the moment. Nothing can stop in your way. If people felt like you were bold before, now seeing you go with this Saturn energy, going through this struggle that they thought they weren't going to see you again. Perhaps you even had some bad energy around you, people who wanted you to stay there, people who, yes, were benefiting from the fact that you weren't doing okay, so that you're now unseen, you're not seen anymore. Well, pile number 3, you're Shining ever so bright, more than you ever have. And sorry to say here, and now it is the people around you who are very shocked, and despite the fact that they are shocked, pile number 3, they cannot help but admire and secretly love your strength and wish they were in your shoes. They're wondering, how can you go through such tough transformation and come out of it looking your best? Do you see that? You've taken care of how you look. You've taken care of your health better than ever. You've taken care of your wealth. And you're coming out so strong. Pile number 3, great job. I'm so proud of you. You deserve even more than that, pile number 3. Such a great example for everyone going through tough time. This is how you do it. This is how you do it, pile number 3. Bravo. People now secretly admire your hard work. People admire your patience. Oh my God, people admire, of course, your intellect. You seem like we said, you seem to be, you have mastered, from their point of view, the elements of fire and air. Action taking, intellect, reading. It seems like you read your way out of it almost. You have, just like the eye of the eagle, you always, you're able to find exactly the right information that you need, hunt it, make use of it, transform and grow. Then fly off high, pile number 3. Also, with the sun in Virgo, this is showing perfection. Yes, people admire the quality, your love for quality. Yes, people, you don't do anything half-heartedly, pile number 3. Again, just like the eagle, you have an eye for quality. You always pick out, taking a look at that, you always pick out the right things that will make you shine. Like if you're shopping, perhaps, you wouldn't just buy the things that you like. You seem to me like you have refined taste here. You only get the things that seem like they're the best. And of course, we're not talking about spending money, but we're talking about your love for quality. If you're going to do something, you're going to do it with utmost quality. If you're going to take care of your health, you're going to do it in the best way possible. If you're going to finish your work, you're going to do it in the best way possible. If, yes, whatever it is that you're tending to, even when it comes to coming out of such difficult energy, such as the Saturn energy, you do it with utmost care and quality, making sure that you actually come out of it in the best way possible. Love your energy, pile number 3. Let's now find out more about you. Let's find out exactly what it is that people secretly love about you, but won't say to you, pile number 3. Ooh, the Hierophant. Now, I'm not really surprised that you would get the Hierophant in your reading, pile number 3. Someone like you who has mastered the air element seems to be someone who studies a lot, reads a lot, is always educating themselves, renewing the information that you have. It's like nothing stops you. What you don't know with the unseen here, you'll just simply go and learn about it. And this really shows me that to people, you seem like you can do everything because you're not intimidated. If you don't know something, then you're seen going after it, finding the right information and trying to do it for yourself. I see why people admire you, pile number 3. Good job. Wow. You learn very well on how to do whatever it is that you want. You educate yourself very well. And with the Hierophant here, also, could you be educating other people as well? It could be another factor that people love about you. For some of you could be teachers, some of you could be professors. Yeah, for some of you, of course. You also have pile number 3, the 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay, I see. You have the 2 of Cups. Wow. And people secretly admire you, pile number 3. And you have the King of Swords. So straight away with the King of Swords, I can tell you that one of the things that people love about you is that whatever circumstance that you're in, whatever situation it is that you're in, if you have an idea, you're going to make it work. You're not the type of person ever to be giving excuses, especially when it comes to your dreams. Or when it comes to taking yourself out of a tough situation. It's not you. You just can't hear it can't be done. You're one of the people who cannot hear that. And despite the fact that it might be challenging to hear from the people surrounding you because they may compare themselves to you, or the people working with you because they're thinking, oh no, pile number 3 is going to be stubborn now, and it looks like we'll all have to just do that. You cannot hear it can't be done. It's not you, pile number 3. You're going to find a way to make it work. It's just who you are as a person. And that's one of the things that people truly admire about you secretly, even if it gives them a hard time sometimes. Pile number 3. So what I see here is that you're greatly loved. Seeing it on the bottom, it might not be very apparent. The people around you may not really show it to you, but you're dearly admired and loved. And we're taking a look at a reading about what people secretly love about you. They secretly love who you are in general, with the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups here. You greatly admired, pile number 3. And so what I'm seeing here is that one of the things that people love about you are your relationships. Perhaps some of you are in very beautiful, healthy relationships, have a beautiful family now. Or the fact that you seem to people like someone who would be a beautiful partner to be with. Yeah, you're greatly admired. Some of you may be at the moment, that's why it's coming here very strongly, pile number 3. Some of you at the moment may be really fancied by someone. Someone fancies you. You might have someone who has their eye on you. Pile number 3. That's why it's coming here very strongly for you. Maybe someone has a crush on you. Someone feels that, wow, pile number 3 is someone that I would dream to be with. Or the fact that in general you have that sort of energy around you, pile number 3. With your strength, with who you are, you're greatly admired. I greatly admire you, pile number 3. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching this reading. It was a pleasure doing it for you. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So you have chosen the 12th house. Now let's take a look at your cards and find out more about what do people secretly love about you but won't say, pile number 4. Oh, so you have the buffalo. Okay, this is tying in beautiful, because with the buffalo energy there is the earth element as well as the spiritual element. Someone who knows how to live their lives but also is very spiritual, and that's what's very evident in the pile that you picked with the 12th house. It's of course all about spirituality, a sacrificial service, your spiritual journey, your spiritual mission, healing, transcendence. Very interesting. So let's put this on the side here for now. And your main card. Let's find out more about you, pile number 4. So you must have some very strong spiritual gifts, pile number 4. You have, wow, okay, now we're talking. So with your spirituality, with this earth element along with spirituality, both of them of course give manifestation. So you have the sun in Leo, which is all about fortune. So one of the things that people tend to love about you very much, or secretly admire, is that they feel like you're the sort of person who can manifest whatever it is that they want in life. It's like you work very well with the law of attraction. When you talk to people, you tell them to believe, you tell them that when you align yourself with the universe, you vibrate high, you get the things that you want. You have this very positive aura surrounding you. People feel like you're very spiritual. They secretly admire that about you. And not only that, they do see that you walk your talk and that you really are manifesting amazing things in your life, pile number 4. It's like you're almost a magical being from people's perspective. So cool, pile number 4. So amazing. You have, yeah, wow. You already have the world card. It's like the world is your oyster. That's the sort of energy that I feel here. Do you see how this figure has her arms spread wide open, and she feels like she can get whatever it is that she wants from life? Things can shift the other way around. You see how the fish is at the top and the eagle is at the bottom? It's like you have people, I'm feeling like people feel like you're a magical being, that you can make things happen, that there's a lot of mystery to you. Perhaps a lot of you are into spirituality. And I don't mean spirituality. Of course you're into spirituality because you're watching tarot. What I mean here is that you've delved into it. You read so much about it. You practice it. Some of you could even be witches, wizards. Really. A lot of you know how to work with the law of attraction, the law of assumption. It's like you know the rules of the universe. People love listening to how you know these things. They love to gain more information about how you do it. They feel more positive leaving you than when they came, for sure. They feel like they're listening to amazing things that empowers them, empowers who they are as people. You give them power, pile number 4. They secretly admire the knowledge that you have. They secretly admire the magic surrounding you. When they meet you, they feel like they've met magic. They feel like they've met someone who's confident about making whatever it is that they want work through magic. It's like you're so interesting, so mysterious. You probably work with crystals, you work with candles, you work with sticks. What are they called? Essence sticks. Yeah, you work with so much. You have herbs, you have so much knowledge, you have so much magical knowledge that works for you, and it helps free others as well. You help people find their way, pile number 4. You definitely live a very different life, and people secretly admire you for it. Admire your life, admire who you are. Wow, you have the Hierophant, of course, very knowledgeable in what you're talking about, pile number 4. You have the 9 of Swords. Do you see how with the 9 of Swords, she's almost like seeking the universe, seeking the sun and the moon. She can see the sun even in the dark night. And I feel like what people admire about you is how you believe so much, how you're capable of believing even during your hard times. It's not like you're advising people to vibrate high while you're not. People feel like you're quite stable with the buffalo here. You are capable of going through your hard times and coming out of it, manifesting something, manifesting what you want. Pile number 4, they feel like you don't really go through, experience hard times the way regular people experience it, because you're calm, you believe, you vibrate high, you know everything is going to be okay. In fact, when people talk to you, are you okay, pile number 4, with everything that's happening? They hear things like, I'm okay, I know I'm loved, I am grateful for everything that I have, I know the universe will be there for me, I know great things are about to happen. And instead of people helping you, they feel inspired by you, pile number 4. And that's definitely one of the things that people secretly love about you, pile number 4. You have the Seat of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Very fitting in your energy. You know what it reminds me of here with the Page of Wands? It's like you're a magician. You have this stick, and even during the hard times, you know you have this stick, and you shift your wand, and you create whatever you want, just like a magician. You might even have a wand, pile number 4, for some of you. Like what? Like what? You have the magician. We were just talking about that strong magical energy surrounding you. There's no question about that, pile number 4. There's something very spiritually developed in my pile number 4s. It's almost our little secret now, isn't it? We never know how long this is going to stay, but as you can see, you can't make that up, can you? So what I see here, pile number 4 with the World card, is like you are in harmony and union with the world around you. And it's just like the waves of the ocean. You know the rhythm of how the world functions. You know the rhythm, and you know your power as well. You're in tune with yourself, and you have a very beautiful, refined connection with your surroundings, pile number 4. You know, you would hear beautiful things from you even during some challenging times. There's so much gratitude vibrating from you. I love your energy. You know, you can hear things like, there's no better moment than this moment. Such beautiful things. You are in such harmony and such beautiful energy that I feel one of the things that people truly love about you is that they love spending time with you to get this energy from you, to feel what you feel, to grow, to transcend, and to feel like the world, to feel hopeful about the world, that it's not so bad. Because if you're going through these tough times sometimes and you're doing okay, it empowers people. It makes them feel, well, I can go through it as gracefully too. I can be okay. I want to live feeling happy, like pile number 4. Love your energy, pile number 4. And in fact, I feel so lucky and so blessed, and I will always say it, that you are here on my channel. It just makes the energy so beautiful. Thank you for being here, pile number 4. It's always a pleasure that you choose to come back. It will always warm my heart. All right, so let's find out more about what people secretly love about you but won't say. Pile number 4. What is it that people secretly love about you but won't say? I'm seeing something else. So this is ready. I'll take from it now. But what I'm seeing here as well, how did we... Oh, people love that you have very high intuitive skills. Yes, we did mention it in the very beginning, that it's like you have this inner knowing. A lot of you are clairvoyant, maybe even clairaudient. You have a lot of spiritual and psychic gifts. And it makes people very excited to be around you. A lot of you could be very good at deciphering dreams. You could be very good with palmistry. You could touch people's hands and know more information about them. It's just that you're filled with a lot of unique spiritual gifts. And, you have this... people are stunned listening to you about it, listening to you when you talk about these things, when you divine, when you read, when you interpret their dreams. Yes, there's something very magical about you, pile number 4, for sure. So you have the Page of Swords. You have the 4 of Swords. How beautiful. It's the most tranquil 4 of Swords I've seen. So beautiful. You have, it's like, again, you're sleeping on, your intuition keeps you calm, collected, grounded, and peaceful, pile number 4. You have the 3 of Swords. And you have the Star, of course, ending your reading. We're not surprised. So some of you here with the Star, you could be Aquarius as well. Or you could have a strong air or earth element in your sun, rising, or moon, pile number 4. But not necessarily, of course. But air, of course, is coming very strong here. And earth. Also Gemini or Virgo, Leo. Yeah. It's not really about the signs. It's just that no matter what sign you are, you're a very spiritual person, as we mentioned. Pile number 4. Now, you're coming across to me like a healer with the sun here and Leo. It's like you help educate people with the right knowledge. So it could be part of your spiritual journey to educate people somehow. You help them relax, you help them think better, you help them heal their wounds, pile number 4. There's a beautiful touch to you, a healing touch. Yes, there's a very strong spiritual gift, I'm telling you. Maybe some of you could heal with your hands, with light. Some of you could be therapists. Some of you could be healing other people through the wisdoms that you've learned through spirituality and other areas that you've read about. A lot of you could be helping others become their own magician and manifest their own dreams. There is this strong love towards you, pile number 4, for your knowledge and for your ability and willingness to help people. It seems to me like you are someone who, yes, selfless service with the 12th house. Anyone that comes to you with that wants help and you go out of your way and you do it. And sometimes you go out of your way to do big things, pile number 4. And while other people would think that's too much to do, for someone, you don't have to do that. That doesn't resonate with you, pile number 4. That does not resonate with you. You think, why? Why don't I have to? Why can't we do big things for each other? Even if we don't know each other, there's this beautiful energy to you. And no wonder why you have fortune here. You bring a lot of karma always back to you. Pile number 4, you clear your karma. A lot of you, this may be even your last lifetime. And you clear a lot of your karma with all the beautiful deeds that you do and that you intend to continue doing. And people have a lot of love and admiration with how you, in your heart, want to bring people's dreams come true. Whenever you can, if you have a fortune, you don't mind giving a fortune to someone to achieve a big dream, even if you don't know them. You don't mind giving and helping and making other people's dreams come true, saving them from difficult situations. You don't care. You would go the whole 9 yards if you are capable of doing that, and that it won't take away from, of course, your sacred energy. You're definitely going to be doing that, and that's one of the things that people admire and secretly love about you, pile number 4, because a lot of these people, they may not be able to do exactly what you do. They may talk to you about it, but they definitely admire you for it. Pile number 4, even I love you and I admire you for it. And again, I'm thankful that this type of energy is here on my channel. Thank you for sticking around. I love you. Just had to say it, pile number 4. So that was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.